Hey guys, today we're going to be comparing Slugshot and Buckshot to see which is the better pick in Escape from Tarkov. I decided to do this since Slugs got 2 buffs in one day, as shown here. So I could start with the math, make you wait a few minutes and tell you the simple answer, but we all have busy lives, so I'll go ahead and tell you the answer, then go into detail if you wish to stay and listen to that. Slugs can be a lot better at penetrating armor than Buckshot, as well as doing 165 damage per shot to an unarmored player, given that the slug does not fragment and do twice as much. More on that in a minute, all at the cost of just 5 more rubles per slug. Buckshot is a little bit more tricky. I almost have to dig into the way it works, but if you can land all the pellets that you're shooting from your weapon, then it is the best round to use for armor penetration as well as body damage. But if you miss even a few, it's more likely that you'll die, which is why I said slugs are better at penetrating, because they are, and it's more likely that you'll actually hit the shot. So if you want to take high damage shots from short to long distance, go with the slug. If you want close quarters combat as well as a chance to kill an armored player with enough skill and maybe a good CQC flank, Buckshot should be your choice. Now let's get a little bit deeper. As far as my statistics go, I use the official Escape from Tarkov ammunition table, link below. Buckshot rounds shoot 8 pellets each time the player fires the weapon, doing 25 damage per pellet that lands, as well as 3 armor penetration. That adds up to 200 damage and 24 armor penetration. This can easily kill someone without armor in one hit if you land them all. The slug shot shoots a single large round out of the shell, doing 165 damage if the shot lands, and 12 armor penetration. This is why it is tricky to say which does the most armor penetration. If you're lucky and land every pellet from the Buckshot, then it does the most, but in reality, it's not likely that you'll land all 8, and if you're in an intense CQC situation, which is the only one you should be in with this type of ammo, then it's most likely that the Buckshot would be better for you. Also, if they're armored, you need to hit them multiple times with precise shots. With slugs, you're able to shoot at much larger ranges. Also, it has a fragmentation chance, meaning that the bullet splits on impact, doing twice as much damage to the player. It also has the highest chance of splitting, being at 1.0, second highest being the TKM and AK round sitting at 0.45 chance at fragging. Don't know what the numbers mean in terms of actual chance, but they prove that the slugs have the highest chance. Slugs can also one-hit kill just as the Buckshot can. It should also be noted that during the first raid I was using Buckshot, and during the second I was using slugs. In the end, it's up to personal preference. Do you want a chance to peek the hallway in factory and do high damage to armored players at the other end of it, or do you want to take it up close to the Buckshot? I personally use Buckshot as I find myself to be an expert flanker, and have taken on pack of level players in factory. Do not expect to get any forward armor kills with these, but if you land a few good shots to the head, any of us should go down. Except maybe the one built by Iron Man himself.